Folks, welcome to another edition of the ANC Comfort Zone. Loving living in the southern tier of New York in the winter. But you know what? We all got to deal with it. And this show we want to talk about a lot of different things, including cooking out in the wintertime with a wood-fired Traeger grills. Or how about when you call for a tune-up? What is a tune-up and what goes on inside the basement? Folks, this should be an entertaining show and hope you enjoy it. Let's go on inside. Folks, now that we're inside, I'd like to just take a moment and ask, have you ever been down to see our showroom? We're extremely proud of it, and you know what, let's just take a moment, let me just show you around a little bit.
Have you visited the largest fireplace showroom in the Southern Tier recently? Here at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning, our nationally acclaimed showroom has the latest styles and technology for your home. We offer the latest designs in wood, pellet, and gas stoves and fireplaces. We're offering our best prices of the year right now. ANC Heating and Air Conditioning will design and install a custom fireplace for your home. Stop by our showroom today. ANC Heating and Air Conditioning, 122 Jennings Street in Endicott.
Have you ever seen anything so beautiful as our showroom? Folks, I'm telling you, there's nobody around within a 50, 60 mile radius, even farther than that, that have a beautiful showroom like we do. Stop down, we'll buy you a cup of coffee, take a look around. We've got a lot to offer and a lot to see. So let's get started a little bit and let's talk about heating and Amana. I know, and I'm talking to my comfort advisors, that a lot of homeowners out there are researching and looking up the different types of furnaces and manufacturers you can buy. I get it. We're all internet savvy. We're all trying to look stuff up. When you do look up those ratings, folks, you gotta take something in consideration. What we do is we manufacture these products within your home. Now, here's a beautiful Amana, 98% efficient furnace. If this is installed incorrectly, or not up to industry best practices, you're lucky to get 70% out of it, all right? It's just not gonna work right. You're gonna have failures, you're gonna have nuisance, repair calls. You don't want it, we don't want it. That's why we train our men all the time to make sure it's installed perfectly, they follow all the local codes, and more importantly, how we treat our customers. We wanna treat them like kings, we really do. So, folks, if you're looking up those ratings, take them with a grain of salt, because a beautiful product can be installed wrong and give it a bad rating. Why do we choose and use Amana the way we do? Simple reason. Our warranty calls are extremely low, almost if non-existent. Their warranties on their furnaces are better than anybody else's warranty out there. Bar none, no manufacturer has a lifetime unit replacement warranty. Nobody. All right, so all the hype they want to talk about, nobody warranties their furnace for as long as you own it. This will be the last furnace you ever have to buy. So when you're out there considering which purchase, think of us. Think of Amana, so it'll be the last furnace you buy. Plus, you get 10-year parts and labor, which means you wouldn't even have a repair bill if you had one until, what, 2028. That's a long time. So we highly recommend the Amana brand. We've been selling it for a long time, and we've had great luck with it. So with that being said, make sure the Amana is on your list and give us an opportunity, because we do have a money back guarantee. We have the lowest prices, or I'll pay you $500. It's on our web, we've got it in writing. Please check us out. We've got very affordable prices, and our financing, nobody can finance as easy as we can. Call us, get it pre-approved if you like, but no one can come up with those lowest pricing that we can. We do want to do is take a look at this new air filter that we've partnered up with April Air. We saw a lot of different filters going in. A lot of people have questions. We've tried the Honeywell air cleaner, and what we do, without getting too technical, we measure the static across the filter. These filters are made in America. Everybody else's filters are made overseas, okay? The type of filter they use, April Air use, is patented. Nobody else has it, okay? And it actually has some nylon in it, so it acts like a electronic air cleaner. Let me just show you a little bit. The beautiful part about the April Air cleaner is it has more square foot area. You say, what does that matter to me? What it matters is it takes less energy to push the air through this filter. What does that mean? That means your operating costs, your electrical costs for your furnace are going to be drastically lower with our air purifier. These are available at our showroom, and they're discounted. Even on the back of it, a lot of people don't know what kind of filter. You know, we actually tell you right on the product which filter to ask for. It's a beautiful setup with Aprilaire. I love it, and we make sure that it's almost on every single furnace we put out there. Last thing I want to talk about are heat pumps. I know up here in the north, heat pumps have gotten a bad rap. If you have propane, you're out there, even natural gas, you put a high efficient heat pump on your system, and everybody's calling it the hybrid now. High efficient heat pump, you're going to save, even on gas, you'll save 25 to 30%. On oil is drastic savings. So when you're looking to upgrade your oil furnace, you know, make sure you think about installing a hybrid heat pump. The byproduct of the hybrid heat pump is you get central air. It's kind of a no-brainer. Why would you not want to lower your operating costs in the winter and have central air in the summer?
Have you visited the largest fireplace showroom in the Southern Tier recently? Here at ANC Heating and Air Conditioning, our nationally acclaimed showroom has the latest styles and technology for your home. We offer the latest designs in wood, pellet, and gas stoves and fireplaces. We're offering our best prices of the year right now. ANC Heating and Air Conditioning will design and install a custom fireplace for your home. Stop by our showroom today. ANC Heating and Air Conditioning, 122 Jennings Street in Endicott.
Oh, hey, just checking on a couple things, getting ready to go out on some service calls. But while I got you here, might as well introduce myself. My name's Keith. I'm a service tech here at ANC. You've already met a couple of our comfort advisors and our owner, Lloyd. I'm sure they've gone over a lot of good products and finances and stuff like that. But, you know, the blood and guts of this operation, if you ask me, is our service department. And we're the guys that are going to see you every day on a daily basis. Matter of fact, I bet I've seen a lot of you and been in a lot of your houses. But here at ANC, we're trying to do something a little different in the service department. It's always been a little bit of a mysterious cloud. What does the guy do in the basement? Well, we're going to try to shine a little light on that. We're doing it a different way. We're going to invite you to come with us. Ask some questions. We want to make it a more interactive, friendly, upfront experience, and hopefully it does provide a little better experience for you. One of the things we're going to talk about today is some of the tools we use. And in today's industry, the way it's changed, you know, it's not the old school thing where you got 9 parts and you can fix anything in town. You have to stay up to date with technical tools. You have to invest in these things. If you've got a guy coming over to your house and he's not using a combustion analyzer, then he's not checking your furnace properly. And that's something we strive to do here. Training, proper tools. And not just having tools, you have to know how to use them. If you can't use a tool properly, they're not doing us any good, they're not doing you any good. First thing you're going to see when we come to your door is a nicely dressed serviceman with a name tag who has already contacted you personally before he got there. So you know who to expect. We're going to invite you to the basement. If our service tech doesn't, come on down, check it out. You know, if we're not doing anything shady, we want you there with us. Find out the stuff at the exact same time we do. So one of the things we're going to talk about today is a combustion analyzer. And not only are we going to use it, I'm going to teach you exactly what I'm looking for and what problems it's going to indicate on your furnace. That way you're going to be informed, we're going to be informed, and there's no question about what's going on. I know I'm probably on call more than anybody at this company, and I could tell you unequivocally, especially when the weather is this cold, that 7 out of 10 service calls are people that did not have a maintenance. Are we going to catch everything? No. Are things going to break after maintenance? Yes, but boy, it sure does make your chances a lot better. So we're going to talk about some maintenance programs. We are going to show you some tools, and we're going to show you how we're going to do it. And you know, come on along for the ride. Let's go check it out. This is where I am comfortable, in a basement. So we're gonna walk you through a couple things. Glad you could come down with me. And let me just set the scene here. We have not turned this furnace on. This is a real basement, exactly how most of them look. This is not a stage set. This is not your old home type of thing. We're gonna find out about this furnace at the same time, me and you. So first things first, let's talk about the furnace, because I love these furnaces. Amanas. The reason why we've used them for 20 some years is because they are a good furnace. We have parts that are available and also price effective. This is a GUX from 1993. Still running strong, or we'll see, I guess. But it's already outlived its life expectancy of its competitors. We're going to see how it's going. And the new Amanas, let's talk about their warranty. When you're looking at a furnace, you're looking at two things: who's taking care of it for you, and the warranty. 10-year parts and labor. You're not going to have to worry about a repair for 10 years. And a lifetime heat exchanger warranty. We've got other brands out there that will say that, but they'll prorate a furnace when the heat exchanger goes. In a Amana furnace, the heat exchanger goes, they're going to replace that furnace completely, not with a heat exchanger, but with a new furnace. So let's go on from there. Okay, maintenance. When's the best time to do a maintenance? There's never a bad time to do a maintenance. One of the questions I get a lot is, I have a new furnace, why do I need a maintenance? Well, let me tell you. New furnaces, 90% furnaces, they condensate water, which means there's water in the system. There's always a chance of a leak. If you've got a new furnace and you've got a warranty, hey, spend a few bucks, have us come over and look at it, and if there's something going wrong, it's not going to cost you anything. Better than it breaking, something happening, and you calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, when it's 3 degrees. So maintenance, very important. Let's get them done. So what do we do on a maintenance? We're going to start with this device right here. It's called a combustion analyzer. If somebody's doing your maintenance and they're not using one, they aren't doing a maintenance. They are not checking the safety of your furnace. But it tells us more than that. So you can't just have the analyzer. Somebody's got to know how to use it. What we're really looking for is red flags on readings when we're doing maintenances. The top number here is going to be the stack temperature. On a 90% PVC vented furnace, I want to see a temperature somewhere between 95 and 110 degrees. If it gets over that, there may be some issues with a secondary drain clogging, or just the drains in general clogging. What we don't want to see is very high temperatures, somewhere in the 130 to 150 range. If that's the case, then we're in a dangerous situation. PVC is not rated to vent that high of temperatures, and go from there. The second number here is going to be an oxygen percentage. And what we're looking for here is, after the blower kicks on, I don't want to see that number go up. The reason I don't want to see that go up, the fire is contained in an airtight chamber. And when that blower kicks on, if that oxygen level goes up, we know there's a crack in that heat exchanger. So we definitely don't want to see that. The third is the big number. That's the one everyone's scared of. That's carbon monoxide. Now, in the flue pipe, we have an acceptable amount of carbon monoxide. We're going to usually see anywhere between 15 and 45 parts per million in your flue. If it gets over 100, we know there's a problem. It's probably a minor problem. Dirty burners, gas pressure, etc. Not a huge concern. If it starts getting up toward 200, we know there's a major problem and probably a heat exchanger issue, and all manufacturers will tell you at 200 that is most likely the problem. The big number we don't want to see is 400. So at 400 parts per million in the flue, you get one of these. And this is something we don't want to give out. It's something you do not want to get. But it is deemed a dangerous appliance by the American Gas Association and NYSEG. Now, one thing we do different than anybody in town, if we give you a red tag, if we find that you have a bad heat exchanger, we will send another technician or a comfort surface advisor over to double check it to make sure. We're gonna have two opinions on that because that's something major to tell somebody. We don't want to be wrong. Also, if another company decides to put a tag on your furnace, before you do anything, give us a call. We're going to send a technician over to double check that free of charge to make sure that they are correct or incorrect. In the past, it's always been guy goes down into the basement, not really sure what he does. You probably hear him banging around a little bit down there. We're going to encourage you to come on down and check out and see what we do. So let's take this apart, and who knows what we're going to find. We're going to check for the gas pressure, and if they're not checking your gas pressure, they're doing you a huge disservice. This is a single stage, but on a typical two-stage furnace, you're going to have two gas pressure readings. And if those gas pressures aren't right, it could A, cause damage to your furnace, and B, you're not getting the efficiency that you paid for when you bought the system. Now, when I start this furnace up, we're going to look for a couple of things besides the numbers. I want to make sure, one, we're going to listen. We're going to listen for noise. I've already blown these drains out clean. We're going to look for gas pressure. I want to see it around 3.5, 3.2 to 3.5. I may make an adjustment on this. Also, when the flames start up, I don't want to see the flames come out. We call that a flame rollout. There are safety devices to prevent anything bad happening, but over time, those things are not as reliable. Sometimes when I see flame rollouts, I'll see actually some wear on the wires. I'll see some wear on the metal right here. And a rollout usually indicates there's an issue with the heat exchanger. Could be a drain problem too. But all right, let's fire up and see what happens. Okay, the flames look pretty good here. Let's watch our numbers. But we just recently had an issue where we found mice in the burners. All right, so what we're typically going to see here is numbers fly up high, come on down, and level out, which seems to be what's going on here. We've got a gas pressure, 3.3, right on the money. All right. We're within safe specs now, but we're going to see where it's going to land. And I've had a lot of experience where after a few minutes, numbers start to creep up. You have porous holes or small cracks, and as they warm up, sometimes they actually open, which changes the readings quite a bit. But we're looking pretty good here. So here is a 20, well, math, not my strong point. Let's just say 20-something-year-old unit. It's got a stack temperature of 90. It's probably going to go up a little bit. Oxygen didn't change. It's right where we want to see it. Carbon monoxide, it's just like a brand new furnace. How about this? How about this old girl on a 0-degree day, still running 98% efficient? That's why you buy an Amana product right there. And I'll take a little glance and tell you, yep, not a lot of work been done to it. So yeah, this is exactly what we want to see when we're doing the maintenance. And I'll add to it, a good maintenance is a fast maintenance. If I'm down there for a half hour and I come back up and tell you everything's good, that's good. If I'm down there for an hour, banging around, probably going to come up with not the best of news for you. But we like to get in and out on our maintenances and do a good job. We're not going to walk around your house and quote you for water faucets and everything we want to see. If we see something obvious, we'll bring it to your attention. We hope in the service department we give you a good experience. If we do, call and let our people know, because that's how we get our recognition. And I'll also like to say, if you're doing business with us, all of us, our service technicians, should handle themselves like this. If we come over to do a repair on your furnace, we're going to find the problem. We're going to give you we don't do estimates, we do quotes. Whatever we quote you is what it is. We will quote you a repair and let you decide to deny or accept the repair and then move forward. We will never just present you with a $500 bill and say, surprise, your furnace is fixed. If we don't get it on the first time, we're going to come out as many times as we need to. No more service call charges. And also, if you're not confident with one of our service techs' diagnosis, we'll be happy to send one of our other guys over to double check free of charge. We want to try to get it right on the first time, every time. Customer service, it is our #1 concern here.
Hey guys, I know the temperature outside's getting cold, but grilling season isn't over. Not with Traeger wood pellet grills. With Traeger wood pellet grills, what I tell you to do in the wintertime is get an insulation jacket for your grill. What that does is it holds the heat in and it saves on pellets. Speaking of pellets, you have alder pellets, oak pellets, hickory, cherry, maple, apple, pecan, anything. You want to do some baked goods? Do it with the pecan wood pellets. Amazing, I do it all the time. Their rubs, their sauces, their salt, amazing. And down here at ANC at our showroom, we have everything you need for your wood Traeger pellet grills. One thing though is, ladies, if you want to get your husband or your boyfriend the best gift ever, come on down here and get them a Traeger wood pellet grill. Best grills on the market, and let me tell you something, the food they will cook on it will make you love them. When Traeger first released the Timberline grill, in the first 24 hours it was sold out. And since then, we have not seen it, heard about it, nothing. But now since ANC is a platinum dealer of Traeger wood pellet grills, we now have the Timberline, we have the 850, we have the 1300. Let me go over this grill a little bit because this is a new grill. This isn't anything they've ever done. A whole new construction, stainless steel interior, double wall stainless steel interior, 3 tiers of cooking surface. Not only that, is you have a bamboo magnetic cutting board, and for the last thing, is now Traeger grills are now Wi-Fi compatible. From your phone, anywhere you are, I don't care where you are controlling this grill. You can check the temperature of the meat. You can put timers. You did a brisket last week, but you don't remember how you did it? It's saved in the app. You just hit a button and it's done. But before I leave, if any of you are thinking about doing any turkeys this season, please stop down and check out Traeger's Turkey Blend. It comes with a rub and brine kit inside. It is $29.99. Please stop down and check out all their new stuff, all their pellets, all their rubs, all their sauces. If you don't have a Traeger grill, try the sauces, try the rubs. Please stop down and check this out.
So we're here at a house in Maine. This customer has a propane-fired boiler, and as far as they were concerned, they were stuck paying the high utility bills and no access to air conditioning. Well, it's the year 2017, and there are plenty of options out there that most of you are unaware of. So in our industry, we have ductless split systems. These are condensing units that sit outside and connect to head units that are located inside. These units are capable of providing heating, air conditioning, dehumidifying, and air cleaning. So every condition your house may need to experience, we can take care of. If you're hot, if you're cold, if it's stuffy, if it's humid in the house, this unit takes care of all of it. 12-year parts and labor warranty, so bumper to bumper coverage, American made, which is hard to find these days. But not only that, but it's a heat pump. It costs, what, 13 cents an hour to run this thing? Maybe your utility bill's $30 to $50 a month for heating and air conditioning. I mean, that's incredible. Somebody spending $1,700 a year now has a system that provides every mode of comfort they can ever hope for, and they're paying $50 a month for, heating and cooling their house. Please give us a call. Take the time. We have an alternative to whatever you're dealing with to lower costs and to make you more comfortable. Some things to notice about our installations. One, we use 4-inch thick hurricane pads. We have to custom order them from Florida, but everybody uses these 1/2-inch thick plastic pads that they crack, they become unlevel. They just don't look good. One thing nice about these pads is it's concrete exterior, foam interior. It's solid, it's not going anywhere. We actually dig into the ground a little bit, lay down gravel to prevent this from becoming unlevel. Set the pad, instead of plastic legs for this to sit on, we actually have a nice metal quick sling support system. This is stuff that's gonna last 20, 30, 40 years. We're not expecting to have to redo this in 10 years. We want this in for 30 or 40. As far as the refrigerant line goes, we're not using your standard black mesh that, frays in the Northeast climate. This is solid tear-proof line sets. I mean, this is top of the line material you get when you choose ANC Heating. Give us a call. Thank you.
Can you do a 4, 3, 2, 1?
You want me to do one?
Yeah, like Straight Eye Carly style. Okay. Well, now we're in my home. Not technically my home, but we're in a home.
Find your office, because it is find your office. Go. Because you just talk. Saves on pellets. Let me do that again. All right, I got it. Hey folks, before I leave you, I want to show you a surprise. Okay, hold on.
Oh, hey, didn't even see you sneaking up there. Wait, all right, let's. Where do I need to look? Okay, that's right into it?
Yep, you're the customer.
Okay, sorry.
Here at ANC, we have the answers. We have the solutions for any issue that you might have at the home. We hope you got something out of the show. We really mean that we care for the customers and we want to do it right. I say all the time that, and to my guys, we're not chucking the truck. We're professionals. We do everything in industry best practices. We have a solution for you at a price you can afford. Folks, thanks for watching the show, and I certainly hope you got something out of it.